This is the new Siri remote for the new Apple TV. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview and show you the different things that you can do with this remote. So the first thing to notice is that the top of the remote, this part here, there's actually two parts. There's this shiny black that's like the jet black iPhone, and then there's this top part that's kind of like the matte black iPhone. The top part of the remote is actually a trackpad, and you can slide up, slide down, slide left and right, and you can use it in different games, but we'll get to that in another video. But it's also clickable. So when I get to the app that I want, say in this case YouTube, I can actually click on that and you get this nice tactile sensation like a button, and then it opens the app. So here it's opening the YouTube app, and now within the YouTube app I can slide around and I can, get to the video that I want. And what I can do again is I can click. So I'm going to show you from the side angle that that the button physically moves when I click it. So now we're on a video, and what I'm going to do is use the menu button to go back. The menu button always goes back one screen, so in the YouTube we just went back to the previous screen. If I push it again, it takes us to the menu bar, and if I push it again, it takes us back to the home screen. When you're in an app, so here I'm going to go to the weather app, click on it. Regardless of what you're doing from within an app, you can also use this button here as the home button to get back to the home from anywhere. And in later versions of the Apple TV, that will take you to the TV app instead, but here in Canada we don't have that yet, so regardless of where I am in the app, I can just click that and go right to the home. I can also double click that button and get to the app switcher. So double click that, and now I'm in my previous apps, and I can just click on whichever one I want. This is a game that I enjoy playing called Lucky Strike, or just Strike 10-pin bowling. And using the different click features, you can basically play a full game of bowling. I'll show that in another video, but just a little demo there. And that wasn't the greatest. But anyway, I'll go back to the home screen now. And another thing we have here is the volume buttons. And you have to set this up with your remote in the settings, which I'll show in another video. But basically, once set up, it actually controls the TV volume, which is really useful because without that, like on the old Apple TVs, you basically needed to have two remotes on you to control it. Here on the bottom is the pause play button, so you can use that to pause or play. Let's say we were listening to some music. Let's just shuffle all and back to the home screen. Regardless of where I am, I can just pause it. The final button, this one here, the Siri button. And the Siri button allows you to make use of the microphone, one on the front, one on the back of the remote, and you can use Siri. You could use Siri to do all sorts of things like, Siri, what's the weather for tomorrow? And Siri gets you a forecast just there on the screen. Siri, when's the next Raptors game? And we got some information. I can have Siri open apps, like open the music app, or for that matter, I could tell Siri to play any music. Siri, play the top music from 1988. Of course, you need an Apple Music subscription to use these features. You can also similarly tell Siri, search the App Store for news apps. And here at the bottom, I've got some news apps pulled up from the App Store. I can click on any of them and it will take me right to it. The Yahoo Sports app, that is a good one for news, so I'm going to get it. And back to the home screen. And I can also, tell Siri to search YouTube for DeMarcus Cousins. And there's the search, and of course this is really hot news. DeMarcus Cousins just got traded, so I'll definitely want to watch that video later. And you can do a whole bunch more things which we'll show you in other videos. So overall, this remote is just really great. Everything from the great Apple build quality that you'd expect with the really solid materials, all of the key functions that you'd need but not too many. With this trackpad is a great way to navigate, and the use of Siri on a remote really expands the way you'd normally interact with your TV, and adding these volume buttons right here makes the remote really functional on its own. Hey Siri, turn off all the lights. We hope to see you on the Tech Couch again soon.